Okie dokie here. So, pile of treats, nail clippers. Good girl. That's okay. Good girl. That's a good one. Good girl. She's not trying to pull. Oh. I'm going to wait until she's not trying to pull it out of my hand. Good girl. And I'm not pulling back. I'm just holding very gently. Good girl. And I'm going to set her foot back down, as opposed to just letting go with it. She just doesn't like her feet touched. Much less having her nails clipped, right? So I'm going to pet her on the shoulder. So I'm going to pet her on the shoulder. Pet her on the shoulder. Good girl, good girl. Take her to a good girl. Yes, you are the good baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Here she goes for the treats. I'm just going to put my hand in front of them, right? She's loosening up. Her tail's wagging again. Good girl. I'm just going to go all the way down the leg and pick up the foot. And I'm just very gently. Good girl. I'm just going to let go because there's no ground to put it back on. Good girl, Brandy. That is the good Brandy. That is the good Brandy. You were one of the smartest dogs I've ever seen. That was super intelligent. She just reached for them and tried to pull them closer to her. Like I'm not paying attention. And instead of, like, doing this, goalieing her, I'm just going to put my hand in front of the treats. One fell out of my pocket and she accidentally got it. That's fine, though. But we're not scavenging, okay? You're fed all the time. Good girl. She got into an even more relaxed position while I was doing this with the cutters. So we like that. We're going to reward that. Baby steps, but no treats for free, right? Good girl. I'm not even going to pick her foot up. I'm just going to touch it. Good girl. And it's just like holding a person's hand, right? You don't want to grab it. Just gentle. Good girl. Good girl. So now I'm touching her actual, like the pads of her feet are in my hand. This is closer to a position where I would cut a nail, right? While I'm still just gently touching the top of her foot with my thumb, I'm going to treat her while I'm doing that. Because I just want to hold your foot. That was a burp. That was a cool burp. Good girl. I'm going to take my hand off of her foot. Go find it. Good girl. Good girl. Right. Good girl. And I'm just going to let her get up and move around, right? I'm gonna stretch that leg back out. Okay, hi. And notice I'm just politely telling her these are mine for right now. You know, like technically they're for you. Her foot touched the clippers accidentally, but I like that, so I'm gonna reward it. Just gonna pet her. Good girl. Because you don't want her to think that every time she comes over to you while these are out that she's going to get her nails clipped. These are just an object. And this is how we desensitize to basically everything, is in like just very, very, very slowly like this. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. That's an anxious smile right there. You're okay. That's okay. You're welcome, girl. It's like with a child. Good girl. Oop. Good girl. All I did was just touch her on the toenail with the clip. Ah. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. And because she let me touch her toes with the clippers, we're gonna get this next. Good girl. Oh, good girl. Come on. Whoa. Come on. Good girl. Sit. Oh, good girl. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Yay for Brandy. We've got tail wagging. Good girl. I'm just trying to pet you. I don't want your foot on me. I don't want that foot on me. And also, you're not going to get these right now because you're begging for them. But I do love you. Say you're gonna let me give you little scrooges. Ooh, she's appeasement licking. No, ma'am. She nudged my treat pocket with her nose, and that's why I said no, ma'am. Good girl. much better. See how she's not, like, trying to dodge my hand because she thinks that there's food in the other one? Because there's not. They're being grabby or pushy in any way when food is out. Remove the food from the equation, right? She can walk away. That's fine. Good girl. Good girl. You want to sit over there? That's fine. She's nervous. I may not clip any of her nails today. It just may not happen. She may not be okay with it. Because this is about making her feel like I can just grab her foot and cut her nails. I'm not going to do that, though. I want this dog to trust me. And I want her to know that her feelings matter. I'm not just going to force her into something that she's not comfortable doing. Right? You're okay, sweet, sweet. Good girl. You are such a good girl. I'm just going to sit and pet her for a few minutes, right? Nice and quiet. I'm not going to ask anything of her. And the clippers are out of sight. They're over there, but she can't see them. Out of sight, out of mind. Dogs have a relatively short remembering period when it comes to object permanence. Like if they can't see it within a few minutes, if the object doesn't smell like anything in particular, or something that doesn't have, you know, obviously if you put their treats on top of something or in something, they can tell where it is, but objects like that chair over there or those fingernail clippers, those are just over there. They're not threatening anymore. They're not pressuring her in any way, right? We want willing cooperation, not coercion. Because we want our dogs to feel comfortable. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Brandy. I'm going to check and see how much time we have left. But like I said, I may not get a single one of her toenails trimmed. That's okay. Also, I know you've said that you have her take it, or you take her to the vet to have her nails done. If you want me to show you how to trim nails, I'm more than happy to. Or if you're just more comfortable with someone else doing that, that's obviously fine as well. Good girl. But I don't want to traumatize her any further by just forcing her to let me cut her toenails, because it's not that important. It's not worth breaking that trust, right? Nothing is. Good girl. Good girl. You want to go see him? That's good girl. Yes.